On the first day of the Premiership in the new century, it's perhaps appropriate that Kevin Phillips returns from injury to make his 100th senior appearance for Sunderland. He still can't be sure whether he's scored 78 goals or 79 in his 2.5 seasons with them until the Premiership Committee adjudicates on what he's claiming from a match at Watford in November. But Wimbledon's top scorer Carl Court, who also returns to the starting lineup today, is in no doubt how many he scored the last time Sunderland came to Selhurst Park. He got a hat-trick in a Worthington Cup tie in October. Wimbledon are without John Hartson, Robbie Earle, Alan Kimball, Dean Blackwell and Michael Hughes, so Chris Wilmot makes his Premiership debut at centre-back. Trond Andersen moves into midfield, not to be confused with his fellow Norwegian Martin Andresen, who gets his first start in the league up front. Sunderland's only previous Premiership visit here was on the day they were relegated in 1997, and today didn't start very well either. Goalkeeper Thomas Sorensen woke up with flu, so Andy Marriott comes in for his first league game of the season, and there's no goalkeeper on the bench. In fact, Sorensen, ever present this season until now, was tested when the team arrived at the ground, but he was so shaky he wasn't even well enough to be a substitute. So if anything happens to Marriott, whose last league game was at Grimsby last season, Niall Quinn would have to go in goal, as he has earlier in his career. Graham Poll starts a new century of league football in England, and Cunningham, the Wimbledon captain, plays the ball forward straight away to Andresen. Badir is in there between Gale and Court, and Hreidarsson has come forward. Oh, flicked by Court. Oh, well held by Marriott, his first test. And he was up to it. Good looking ball, Andresen. Jason Ewell. Good stop by Andy Marriott. Point blank, good save. Thatcher across to Andresen. First touch was good, and Ewell's effort blocked by the goalkeeper. It's a big match for Mick Harford, the Wimbledon coach. He has Sunderland connections, of course. Indeed, he was a fan of theirs as a boy. He's got some friends down from the northeast today. Quinn looking for Phillips. Now then, the Sunderland tandem gets working. Summerby to the right. Taking on Thatcher here. Enough room for the cross. Quinn's coming in, and a hand by Sullivan. Scott broke well for him. Good effort. Oh. Skidding wide of the far post. This was an effort which whizzed across the face of Andy Marriott's goal. Oh, shirt pulling surely on Court, but here's Gale hooking it back in for Badir. Oh, well, Wimbledon were looking for the final strike there and didn't get it. Wimbledon. Oh, it wasn't well used by Andresen. Thatcher's got it back though, and gets it again from Andersen. Oh, and finds Andresen. Lovely play, Court. Wimbledon score. Sunderland have a man down injured while all that's happening, but Carl Court has put Wimbledon in front. They had the better of the last few minutes. Thatcher won the ball back, and Andersen and Andresen played a part in this move. Finally, Andresen turning very neatly against Steve Bold. 3 defenders, but he chips a glorious ball in, and Carl Court. But the referee must now go and speak to his assistant, because there was an incident in the build-up in the other half of the field where a Sunderland player, I think, might have